Hi, and thank you for taking time to listen to this. Gina asked me to record her grand opening because you were not able to join us, and we get it. Life is busy and it's been a crazy time, but we really wanted you to have this information because really we know that now more than ever, people really want to become healthier and they might need another source of income. So we wanted to offer both of these to you to see which one you might benefit you. So when I get started here, I want you just to know that there's a couple ways you can support Gina in her new business. The first way is just to change brands and order from her store. See if you like them. If you don't, there's a money back guarantee. There's no risk in trying them. So that's kind of a no-brainer. Another way is to share with other people. Become her referral partner. Try the products. If you love them, you tell other people about them, just like you would a good movie or a great restaurant that you love. Another way you can help her is to become a business partner of hers. Join her team. You can earn extra money. Whatever you want to make is up to you, depending on how much effort you want to put into it and how much time you want to put into it. No matter what you choose, I just hope that you encourage her and cheer her on, because starting a new business can be daunting, and we really do. So, we depend on the support of our friends and family. We really do when we start a new business. But it's also about how Gina can help you. Again, as I said, we want you to become healthier, so we have tons of information and products to help you do that. We want to help you create an additional stream of income. Maybe some of you have been laid off. Maybe you are not getting the hours you once got. Maybe you kind of enjoyed working from home and you want to see how that would feel doing it for yourself instead of for somebody else. Maybe you'd like to have time freedom. You decide when you work and when you don't work, and if you want to work or have vacation or whatever that is. And then maybe you want to dream again. Maybe you just want to make a car payment or to take a cool vacation, get something off your bucket list, whatever it might be. Here's a venue for you to do that. So we just want to offer that to you. And you don't know me, but I've known Gina for many years, and I just kind of want to introduce myself to let you know how I got started in Shackley. It's because of these two people, my parents. My dad actually was working 60-hour work weeks for a food chain in the area. He was an executive, but he also realized that he wasn't going to be able to take any advancement in his company, and he was going to be stuck at the income he was at, and he was working really long hours, and it was very stressful. It was also during a time where pensions were being taken away, and he was looking towards his retirement. He was 49 when he was introduced to Shackley by his brother. He really wasn't looking for anything else, and honestly, he didn't think he had time for anything else. But when he took the time to look at the business model and realized there was tax benefits and realized that the products were stellar and it was a really stand-up company, he decided to give it a try. And one of the main reasons was because of this business model. Because here's how people make income. There's 4 different ways, and that's actually all the only ways you can make income. So you either have a job, that's most people, right? You work whenever your boss tells you to work, you get paid whatever they decide you're worth, and you only get paid when you put the time into it. So you really have no leverage, you really have no control. You're at the whim and mercy of your employer, and if that job disappears, so does your income. You can be self-employed, which gives you a little bit more control because you set your hours, you set, what kind of business you're going to go into. Maybe it's a chiropractor, or you're going to become a, massage therapist or something like that, or a hairdresser, whatever. So you have a job that you control, but there's also a lot more stress involved because you are dependent on your own income. And that's it. So there's a lot of stress involved with that. There's sometimes a lot more expense with brick and mortar businesses and having clientele and marketing and advertising. So there could be a lot of stress involved with that. Next way is if you're an investor. And the only way you can be an investor is we already have money to invest. So you have to have money to make money. And how much you make is also going to depend on how well the economy is doing, which is great. It's great to have the passive income to invest and to, have money created and making money for your future. But not everybody has that. As we found during this pandemic, not everybody had even a month's worth of savings, let alone enough to invest. So that's really something that most people are taking a hard look at right now. So what my dad found with the Shackley business, and I give him such credit for doing this, knowing what stress he was under at work and how little time he had to spend on this, but he really took the time to think, what were his options. And he decided that when he looked at the Shackley model of business, he realized that as a team, you not only get paid for your efforts, but the efforts of your team. And that really makes a powerful business model. So, and you even can make money when you're not working. you can make money when you're on vacation, because people are so loyal to Shaklee products because they work so well, that our average consumer is loyal for 17 years. And in a business model, that's a long time. It's great. So I got started because I decided it was a wise choice as well. It's in a growth industry. Health and wellness industry has been growing for the last, 10, 20, 30 years. People are now realizing they need to supplement. They're realizing they want green cleaners. They're realizing they want to become healthy. And so you're not so much convincing people as it was when my parents were started in the late 70s. It's more about connecting people with what they already want. So I decided that I wanted to fire my boss and stay home with my kids, and that's what I did. And I first started out as a casual distributor because it was my parents' business. It wasn't my business. So I kind of dabbled in it, and I was able to stay home with my kids though and create some extra money for our family, which was wonderful. I loved it. And then I kind of got more serious about it, and I was able to have my husband retire early. I built a team of amazing individuals. This is my family, and I'm very proud of them because all of them are Shaklee babies. All my kids are Shaklee babies, and my grandkids are Shaklee babies, and that makes a huge difference. But the team we built um, was very impactful because not only was I helping myself get, healthier and I have extra income, but I was also helping other people. This is my sister in this picture, and one of my friends, Susan, her husband's a chiropractor. This is an interesting story because her husband was not going to lend his name in his chiropractic business to anybody. He knew whatever he was going to be promoting in his office and encouraging his patients to use, his reputation was going to be attached to that. So he had her actually investigate 61, I think it was 61 companies to see if they had the standards, the quality testing, the raw materials testing, the clinical studies, the published studies that Shaklee does, and none even came close. In fact, she found a couple companies that are trying to pass off Shaklee's clinical studies as their own. So it was, she's like, 61, I'm not doing any more. This is a done deal. We're in this, and they have never looked back. They're doing great with that. This is another friend of mine, Kristen. Her husband's also a chiropractor, did the same thing, loves Shaklee products. This is Roger Barnett over here. In this picture, he is our CEO. And I've never known a CEO of a major company who, by the way, he's a billionaire, to be so accessible to the team in which they work with. It's just amazing. Like you meet him and he'll remember you. He's just such a stellar and very genuine guy, and he's really here to help the world become a better place. The recognition you get in Shaklee with the Shaklee business, you don't get that at a normal job. You pretty much get, you're a workhorse. They're trying to get as much out of you as you can. With Shaklee, they reward you for your efforts. And part of that rewards was we earned trips. And the first trip we ever earned was a trip to Atlantis, Bahamas. And that was one on my bucket list because I always saw the commercials for this place. And I always said that slide you go down where you go under this like aquarium of sharks. And I thought that was so cool. So this is me actually going down that slide. So my husband and I earned this trip just ourselves. We earned it from what we did for our business. And it was awesome. And we met some wonderful people, but something was missing. We didn't have friends to come with us. So we decided that next year we were going to have at least 2 members of our team earn that trip. So we worked really hard to have them earn that trip with us. We helped them, we supported them, we encouraged them. And what happened the next year? We went to Barcelona, Mexico with 2 other of our team members. And we had even a better time because it's always more fun when you're doing this with other people that you enjoy. But the best part for me is the intangible benefit I get knowing that I'm helping somebody else. I just got a text message the other day from a friend of mine from high school that her husband was having some prostate problems, and I recommended a few nutritional products, and his last blood work came back perfect. She could not be more excited. He was thrilled. They didn't even realize that it was going to be that good that quickly, but they're just excited. And I get Christmas cards saying, thank you for giving me my health back. There's something, you can't put a measure on that, right? I mean, yes, you get cars and trips and money, and that's all wonderful, and it's all excellent, actually, but it's that knowing that you're really making a difference in the world and doing something good, that is something that it speaks to my heart. I have a teaching heart. I don't have a salesperson heart. I have a teaching heart. And that's what I do in Shackley. I teach and I coach and I help people. And if they don't want to do it, that's fine. But if they do, then I'll be able to connect them and help them out with whatever their needs are. But right now we're kind of living in a culture of healthcare is actually sick care. You don't go to get, to the healthcare until you get sick. And we want to change that. We want healthcare to be all about health. So it's a lot about prevention. It's about getting to the underlying problems, underlying reason that you're having symptoms. So we are really focused on reversing it and having healthcare really be about health. So this is what the world's thinking about right now. People want to be healthier. They want the ability to work remotely from home. They want financial security. And Shackley has that to offer everybody. You just decide what it is that you want in your own life. We believe that everybody has a right to thrive, to live a life of energy and meaning and purpose, just like I explained before. And if you've never heard of Shackley before, it would be good to know that it's a 100-year-old company. Dr. Shackley was the first person to make a multivitamin in the US. He made the first official Earth Day product, which is called Basic H, and it's still existing today. It saves you a ton of money. It's super concentrated. It takes care of everything, every job you have in your house, basically. It cleans everything. And it's really, really concentrated. So that alone is going to save you a lot of money. We had the first plant-based protein shake. We had the first phosphate-free laundry concentrate because we didn't want to pollute the earth. Not one Shackley product we've ever had has been detrimental to health or to the planet. And we're very proud about that. So we have become, over these years, the most trusted brand in the health and wellness industry. Sure, there's other brands you can buy, but I will guarantee you, and Shackley guarantees you, if you switch brands, you're going to feel the difference, or you're going to get your money back. So what Shackley offers now is basically 4 different product lines. We have healthy nutrition, so it's targeted nutrition, it's basic nutrition, it's things to get your gut health in order, and your brain health and heart health, and whatever you might be dealing with, we have a solution for you. We have a healthy weight line that's amazing. My husband lost 50 pounds on it and has kept it off for over 5 years already. So I have a brand new husband, basically, because he went from being very out of shape to muscular, and I love that, especially since he's in his 60s. We have a healthy beauty line that is second to none. I love it so much. I'm going to be 60 this year, and I've lived the Shackley lifestyle for the past 40 years, and I think that it's paid off. Honestly, I do. I don't feel like I'm going to be 60. I still do a cartwheel every day. Every year on my birthday. I keep up with my grandkids. I don't have any aches and pains. This is what our healthy life is supposed to be. We're not supposed to be on a million different medications. We're not supposed to have symptoms that are keeping us from having and enjoying our life and enjoying our families. We're supposed to be healthy. And this is what this business is about. And then they have those green cleaners I talked about a little bit with that Basic H. There's an entire line of green cleaners that are not only going to work better than what you're already using, but they're going to save you money in the process. So I encourage you to try something, one of these things, to help Gina with her business. There's over 300 products that Shackley has. They're all in harmony with nature and good health, and they're designed to help you live a longer and healthier life. There's something called the Shackley difference. And I want to go over this a little bit because it's important to me, and I hope it's important to you, and you understand why people choose Shackley over the brands you can get at the grocery store or other brands you can get online. First of all, it's the testing Shackley does to make sure that you're getting what's on the labels actually in the product every single time, every single day, and every single product. And there's no pesticides, insecticides, herbicides, heavy metals, nothing like that coming along for the ride. So Shackley does 350 tests against all of those impurities, and that's 3 times more than the USP. If you're taking a nutritional supplement right now, probably on the back of the bottle, if it's a reputable company you're getting it from, a reputable company, you'll probably see the USP label on that. Shackley actually helped to set those standards, but they had to dumb them down so other companies could participate. And Shackley tests 3 times more than the USP standards. So you can still get, products that have pesticides, insecticides, allowable amounts of those. Shackley doesn't allow any traces of that in our products. We have 100,000 quality tests that we do every year. There's no other company that I know that does that. In fact, a lot of companies will just take the raw materials and make their products, never test the raw materials. They'll take the word of the provider that they're clean and safe. She actually does not. They're putting their name on it. They want to make sure they're clean and safe, and they reject so many raw ingredients that other companies take because they're infected. They have impurities in them, and she actually will not risk your health by putting a substandard product on the market. And they will actually put products on back order if they can't find the raw materials that meet their standards. That's huge. I don't think you could ever see that at the grocery store or anywhere else. Have you ever seen empty shelves where your products are? No, they're always available. That's not true with Shaklee. They will not compromise your health and their reputation to put a substandard product on the market. There is patents and published scientific papers, which you may not care about, but I do. I'm very scientific minded, and I want proof that these products work. And Shaklee's got more published studies than any other company on the market. We have Olympic athletes that use our products. We actually have 146 gold, silver, and bronze medal winners from the Olympic Games because they used Shaklee products. And since 1993, NASA has used Shaklee products in every single mission they have, including the last one that just went on. Here's the bottom line. All right, Shaklee products are guaranteed. If you try something, you don't like it for whatever reason, you make a quick phone call, they give you your money back, no questions asked. And their products are beyond organic. Organic's kind of been dumbed down over the years too, and Shaklee makes sure that their standards are higher than anyone else on the market. This is important when you're talking about your health. It truly is. So, the results have been proven by people. Over 2 million people have claimed that right to thrive with Shaklee products. It's been proven by science. There's something called the landmark study that we have, and I just want to go over this a little bit too, being the science-minded person, but also if you have health issues, you might want to pay attention to this too. So we did a study. We were asked by the University of Berkeley, California, to put our money where our mouth was because we were the longest health and wellness company in the country, and we claimed to be the best. And they said, okay, well, let's test that. Let's test the people that have been using Shaklee products for 20 years or more with people that don't use Shaklee products, maybe use another multivitamin, and see how they compare. They did extensive blood work. They did histories, health histories, and this is what the study results were. And by the way, whatever these studies results were going to be published, whether they were positive or negative. Shaklee had no control over this outcome, but the results were pretty amazing. We were not surprised, but we were pleased with the results. So the first thing is lower risk of dementia. We have lower homocysteine on our blood, which is an indicator of dementia risk, which is something that everybody's cognitive about of these days too. We want to make sure that our brain health stays healthy. So that's one thing that we had and that we loved. Heart health. So many Americans have cardiovascular problems. You have heart disease, you have high cholesterol, people have heart attacks, they have hypertension, whatever. And we have a 90% reduced risk of cardiac arrest. We have a 33% lower triglyceride levels. We have 11% lower ratio of bad cholesterol in the body, and good cholesterol is higher in the body. So that's a good check off there. Shaklee users take little to no medication. And I'm talking about people that are 60 and older. Everyone I know that's not a Shaklee user that's 60 or older, pretty much every single one of them is at least on one medication. And that side effect from that medication might have you take another medication. And that's a vicious cycle. But if you can take whatever symptoms you're doing and feed your body what it's asking for to eliminate those symptoms, then you're getting to the core reason that you're having those symptoms in the first place, and those symptoms will slowly disappear. It's pretty brilliant when that happens, but your body's wise and it knows what it needs. As long as you give it to them, your body's going to respond in better health. Another thing is diabetes, 52% lower risk of diabetes. Shaklee people rated their health better. 84% said that they had very good to excellent health. And these were people, again, in their 50s, 60s, and 70s that had been using Shaklee products for over 20 years. Inflammation is the precursor for nearly every disease in our body. and there is 59% lower C-reactive protein, which is an indication for systemic inflammation in the body. And once you get rid of inflammation, you can get rid of a lot of pain, you get rid of a lot of bloating, you get rid of a lot of symptoms. So all of these were really good indications that not only do we say they work, but we prove the Shakti products work in your body. So like I said before, we have Olympic athletes that have used our products because it really is, I mean, I've spoken to them, and they're really very cautious about nutritional supplements because they've been burned. A lot of them have been burned. They put all their time, effort, blood, blood, sweat, and tears into their sport. They take a nutritional supplement they think is going to help power them and help them, get a little edge. And what happens is there's an undisclosed ingredient in that product that was not on the label. They get blood tested, they get drug tested, and they get booted out because they tested positive for something. They trust Shakti to know that they're going to be clean nutrition that's going to help them get the edge, that'll help them win the bronze, silver, or gold medal that they're after. We also have astronauts that use our products. Captain Mark Kelly took it into space with them, as did his brother Scott. And like I said, it was just on the last mission too. These are stellar products that people that are making, need stellar nutrition are taking on a daily basis and really depend upon. But what about us average humans, right? We're not Olympic athletes and we're not going into space and needing crazy nutrition. What we do need though is to fill in the gaps of our diet, because let's face it, not everybody eats everything they should every day. Do you eat 6 to 8 servings of fruits and vegetables every day? Probably not. Do you eat some junk foods? Probably. Are you addicted to sugar? Most likely. A lot of Americans are. So we want to help you switch that over and to give you the nutrition that you are maybe lacking and fill in those nutritional blanks so you can experience better health. And here's the cool thing. We want you to start with something called the Prove It Challenge. Totally guaranteed, if you don't get the results that you want in 30 days, you'll get your money back. But give it 30 days because it takes a little while for your body to respond with nutrition. So we want you to start your day with a strip and shake. So it's that cute little nutrition strip right here that's actually you could put in your purse or take on vacation with you. It's really simple for travel. And then just start your day with a shake. And when you do that, you're going to be giving your body excellent nutrition and your body will respond with better health. You can choose the pack you start with. There's an immunity pack, and then there's the cleanse pack. I'm going to go over that just a little bit so you see which one's what. Each one of them is going to have something called Vitalizer. That's that little strip. It's a 30-day supply. There's one for men, one for women, which is also a great prenatal, and then Vitalizer Gold, which is for people over 50, like me and Gina, and maybe you as well. Again, results are guaranteed. You're going to feel healthier, more energized, more focused. You might have better sleep. You might have less pain, less inflammation. This is what you should expect when you take this for 30 days. The reason is there's so many nutrients in that tiny little pack, including a probiotic, B complex, vitamin like omega guards and omega-3 fatty acids and a multivitamin and vitamin E. I mean, you name it, it's in there. Pretty much all of the food is in this tiny little pack of vitamins. So you just take this once a day, you're done. You don't have to take bottle after bottle after bottle. It's just one cute little strip. You get all this nutrition guaranteed every day in a convenient form on a daily basis. And then in addition to that, you're going to start your day with the Life Shake. What this does is it starts your day off right. I don't know what you're doing for breakfast right now, if you're doing coffee and donuts or coffee and bagel, but you really need some protein, especially the older you get, or if you're active, or if you don't have time to make breakfast in the morning. Breakfast is really important. So we have a shake that's the cleanest shake on the market. It's low in sugar, it's gluten-free, it's non-GMO, it's dairy-free, it's got all the good stuff that you want in it, and it's very reasonably priced. So you just choose the Prove It pack you want. The Immunity Prove It Challenge pack has something called interferon in there. And right now, immunity is important, right? So interferon is something that naturally occurs in your body, and it's kind of the conductor for your immune system. If you have enough interferon in your body, your immune system is working perfectly well, it's alerted when it needs to be alerted, and it's calm when it needs to be calm. And there is synthetic kinds of interferon that they give to MS patients and they give to some cancer patients, but it has some really nasty side effects to it. But the doctor that discovered interferon worked for 40 years to try to find a natural way, a natural combination of herbs to naturally boost the interferon in your body, and he called it Nutriferon. And Shaklee is the only company in the world that has it, because we partnered with Dr. Kojima to get that. But it's an exclusive patented formula. Nobody else can have it. And it really does help you increase your immunity in your body. So, on the cellular level, and that's important, because if your cells are healthy, you're going to be healthier. So that comes with this Prove It Challenge. So it's the strip and shake, and then also this Nutriferon. The second Prove It Challenge you can choose from is it starts with a healthy cleanse. So you think you might need some to like jumpstart your weight loss program, or if you have an unhealthy gut, if you have GERD or acid reflux or IBS or anything like that, or even just indigestion, or you just feel like you're bloated all the time, maybe some foods aren't treating you so well, but you're not sure which ones they might be, start with the Prove It Challenge one. Start with the healthy cleanse Prove It Challenge, because you'll do the cleanse for a week, and it's super simple. You can do anything for a week, and it's basically eating fruits and vegetables for a week with drinking a lot of pure water, and we have tons of recipes for you, so you won't be bored with that. But the results in 1 week are pretty phenomenal. People see that they have improved memory and focus. I have a friend that was, she was on antidepressants and she had anxiety. She could not believe how much better she felt just cleaning up her diet. You can sleep better. It is going to get rid of the belly bloat that you have. You're probably going to lose a couple inches in your belly just in the 1 week's time. And it's not water weight, it's actually inflammation that you're going to be losing with a couple extra pounds. And so it helps you jumpstart a really healthy weight loss program that's going to be something that's not a diet, but it's a lifestyle that you have. So that might be something you want to do. This is my friend Kevin. I like to use him as an example. Besides my husband, I have a video and stuff of him if you guys want to see that. It's pretty cool, his weight loss journey. But Kevin, this is in 1 year's time. He lost 75 pounds just doing the Prove It Challenge and continuing on with that, the strip and shake every day, modifying his diet. He is a new man, and he has gotten off of all of his medication, and he pretty much saved his life. You can imagine if he would have kept that weight on, that he was going to run into some serious health problems. But now he feels like he has a new lease on life. So whatever you decide to choose, like if you want to start the Prove It Challenge, we embrace that because we think it's the best way to start. Whatever you do, check out Gina's website. It's called GinaContiWellness.com. Pretty catchy, right? But you can look at and peruse the website and see all the products that she has to offer you, and then just choose which one might be right for you. So it's your choice. So support Gina's new business by using the products, switching brands, order from her store, share, become a referral partner. Is that what we call a referral partner, where you refer people to her business and send them to her website if you know that they might be wanting to, go on a cleanse or jumpstart the weight loss, or like green cleaners or whatever it is that you think that might love. Maybe they're into beauty products and they want to try the youth anti-aging skincare, whatever. Just refer people to her, support her business that way. Maybe you want to become one of her business partners, a team member, and you can become something called a casual distributor, where you're just, sending information, sharing information with people when you want to, make a couple extra $100 a month if you want to. You can replace your income if you want to take this seriously. You can, you just want to make a car payment or a house payment, whatever it is up to you. It's totally your choice, but whatever you do, please encourage her and cheer her on. So just use the products, become a member. Start with the Prove It Challenge. That's the first way we'd like you to start. Do something today that your future self is going to thank you for. Sure, we can all continue on the route we're on right now, but what's going to happen to your health if you do that? I want you to take a minute to think about that. Is there a chance that if you change brands or you start with the nutrition program, you might feel better? And if you don't, you're guaranteed get your money back. So there's really no risk in doing that. That's kind of a common sense thing, right? You'll get free shipping. You'll get free membership when you join with the Prove It Challenge. You can share the products, like I said, share and purchase a Prove It pack. You can become a distributor just for $25. I mean, that's not a huge investment to become a distributor. Nobody makes you do anything. You decide when you work or if you want to work or what hours you want to work. But if you are serious about this and you really want to earn some extra cash, we will be there to help. You're part of my team too. So I will be helping you as I helped Gina and her 3 distributors she's got so far, because everybody she's shared with us so far decided to become a distributor, and they're loving everything they've learned about Shackley so far. So, and that's just natural. That's what happens. So now through June 30th, you can join as a $25 distributor. At the end of June, it goes back to the $49.95, but it's still $50. It's still not that much. So make the choice now and join as a distributor. You'll save $25 by doing that. So join with either of the Prove It challenges. They're $159 as a special price for new people. It's a 30-day supply. You can jumpstart your nutrition program. It's a very simple strip, shake every day, done deal. See how you feel. With that, you get free shipping, free preferred membership, and distributors can earn cash daily. And it's put right into your account when you're sharing the Prove It challenge with other people. So this is how that works, just really quickly. If you have a friend or family member that you want to that wants to do a weight loss thing with you or do the Prove It challenge with, maybe they want better immunity, or maybe they want to do the cleanse for the week, every single time somebody buys one of those, you'll get $25 paid daily. If you get 3 of those people in 1 month's time, Shackley's going to double that. So not only are you going to get $75, you're going to get $150. $150 extra just by helping other people get healthier. It's kind of nice. And what is that going to do? It's going to help you make your car payment, help you pay for some extra groceries, help you, have some fun in your life. And there's no limit to that. You can make that $300. You can make that $900. You can make that whatever you want, depending on how many people you share this with. So, Shackley's proven to help make people thrive. They're proven to help people have better health and take control of their income. And it's super simple to build a business if that's just what you want to do. If you're deciding you want to join as a distributor, Shackley makes it crazy simple for us, because they have all of these sharing tools for us. They have an app, they have all kinds of resources to put on Instagram and Facebook and to share videos, and it's already done for us. All we have to do is reach out and ask, talk to people and realize what their needs are and answer questions, and maybe just share a video with them and see what they feel. And if they want it, great. If they don't, that's okay too. So there's 3 steps we take. We prove it ourselves. We take the supplements and the Prove It challenge ourselves. We live it. We become living proof because we're getting better health. And if we don't, we get our money back. We share with others to help them get the same benefits we do. That's basically what Shackley is all about. You can create residual income. This is something that was so powerful to me, because I took care of my parents at the end of their lives, and we also cared for my brother-in-law. He's mentally challenged and he's epileptic. We had him for 23 years before he went into a group home, which he loves. But we were caregivers for most of our married life. And I had to take 3 years off to take care of my parents at the end of their life. And I still got paid every single month on the 15th of the month for the work I had done previously. What other job can you say that about? If you have to take time off to take care of a family member, you don't get paid. But Shackley paid me every single month because my people were still loyal to the products. They ordered every month. I didn't reach out to anybody or talk to anybody. I was basically just, trying to take care of my family. And my business actually grew, which is amazing, because I still have my business partners and my team members out there working and sharing. And it's a beautiful thing. It truly is. So you can get paid daily. If you need cash now, share the Prove It challenge with people. You could get paid daily from that. Decide your own hours. You decide when you work. My dad, like I said, was working 60-hour work weeks. He didn't have time for this, but he made time for this, and it paid off big time, because now our family inherited their business as well. So not only do I have benefit my own Shackley business, but my siblings and myself split my parents' Shackley business income, which is pretty phenomenal. Your actions will reflect your income. If you work harder than I do, you're going to make more than me. That's why this is such a beautiful business model too, because it's based on your efforts, not on a hierarchy like most jobs. You can get rewarded for your efforts. You can earn free cars and trips at a very early stage in your business. So you decide what your income level, you want your income level to be, what you're comfortable with. We can share 1099s with you if you want to see what the average Shackley income is, but this is what the average incomes are depending on your rank in Shackley. And basically your first level of leader is going to be a director. And that's where we hope everybody aspires to have, because an extra 10 grand a year can make a big difference for a family. So, whatever you decide to do, whether you're using the products, sharing the products, becoming a team member of Gina's and joining her with the business, whatever, it is up to you. It's whatever your needs and desires are right now. But we want you to be healthier, if nothing else. And we want you to also support Gina's business, because it's tough starting a new business. She's depending on friends and family members to support her and encourage her and refer friends. So please visit our website, see what you think, look at everything that's offered. And if you have any questions, just reach out. I'll be here to answer them. Gina will answer them. If she can't answer them yet because she's still learning, I will be able to help. And I will do that for you as well if you join us on our team. We just want to make sure that you're supported and encouraged and coached along the way, no matter what it is that you decide to do. And I just really thank you for joining us today. And I want to thank you for your time. Let Gina know what you thought of this and how she can count on you to support her business. Now, I just want to end this with a really quick video just to show you some of the stuff that she actually gives us that enables us to freely share with other people. This is what I made. This presentation I made. The next thing you're going to see is something she actually made. And it's just one of our videos that kind of shows what our business is all about. So I'm going to sign off now and just let you watch the video. And then again, reach out to Gina, let her know how she can count on you, let you know what you thought of this video. And I hope we talk to you soon. Okay, thanks.